What is going on, everybody? Today we are going to be doing an unboxing of the Springfield Hellcat Pro. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Obviously the tape is broken so that the distributor can see if all the contents are there. We have our Springfield Hellcat box, and this certain one came with a range bag. Came across a really good deal for a Father's Day sale, so I decided to pick one up yesterday. So what is my relationship with Springfield Armory? Short answer, I don't have one. I don't have any relationships with any manufacturers. These items come out of our own pocket, but I feel it's very important to get the information out there for beginner to intermediate shooters and first time gun buyers. So we'll get right into it. Here we have our Springfield Hellcat box. This one came with the Crimson Trace CTS 1500 red dot sight, battery, Allen wrenches, and stickers. Comes with this mag with the speed loader. And the actual firearm, the Springfield Hellcat Pro. So we'll go ahead and clear this baby, empty and clear. So it comes with the bag, 3 mags, and a red dot. So pretty smoking deal for what we got it for, but we'll go ahead and get into the actual Hellcat firearm. So we'll start with the dimensions. Tip to butt's going to be 6.6 inches. The width is going to be 1 inch, and the height from top to bottom is going to be 4.8 inches. Now these Hellcats come with 15 round mag plus 1 in the pipe, and you can see it sits flush with the bottom of the grip module, and it's really comfortable. So the Hellcat Pro comes optics ready. There are Hellcats out there that don't have the milled out slide for an optic, so if you plan on putting a red dot on your Hellcat, be sure that it does have the cutout on the slide for an optic, because some of them do not come with the cutout slide. You have your accessory rail right here. Your standard looks like a 1913 pick rail to mount whatever light or laser that you want to. And I really like this standard accessory rail because it really gives you a lot of options. It's not a proprietary rail like SIG. So that's one of the first grades I absolutely recommend on any firearm, any pistol, really, especially if it's your everyday carry or if it's your bedside tool. You need to have a light so you can positively identify your target in low light situations, or in the middle of the night when all of your lights are off. So this Hellcat Pro comes with a 3.7 inch cold hammer forged barrel, and that'll definitely help out with the accuracy. Those 3.7 inch barrels on a compact system. So some of the subcompacts are shorter than that. But I mean, if you're going to be engaging in targets within 10 yards, 3.7 inches is plenty fine, all the way out to 25. So just keep in mind that the barrel length does have an effect on accuracy. The slide serrations are on the front and the rear, and these slide serrations are really neat. They're not too aggressive, so if you have it sliding up and down on your skin, if you're going to be either appendix carrying this or inside the waistband without an undershirt or anything, these slide serrations are not going to annoy your skin and cause that much irritation, but at the same time they are very easy to actually grip and manipulate the slide. So I really like the way they did the serrations on the slide of this pistol. Now, coming down here, you do have a ambidextrous mag release. So just with a little bit of disassembly and reassembly, you can take this mag release and pop it to the other side for you left-handed shooters. Going to the mag release, this thing has some very positive feedback. I mean, that's one of the things that I really look for in an everyday carry or just a pistol in general. That feedback of the mag release and how it just spits that magazine out is one of the most important features to me, because on some systems that I've dealt with, and then I have, when you push that, you kind of have to wiggle it out, and this one just spits the mag right out. So that's a really cool feature that I thoroughly enjoy on the Hellcat. On the top, you do have your load chamber indicator. It's a little hole on the top. Whenever you have one in the pipe, you'll be able to see the brass through that little peephole. And coming down to the magazines, like I said, we do have a 15 round capacity plus one in the pipe, which gives you 16 rounds out of a compact weapon system, which is very ideal to have in my eyes. And these mags aren't really too bulky, and they do sit flush with the Hellcat. So I really like the way these mags are made. This alloy that they're made out of is really sturdy, and it feels really nice, and it looks nice as well. And coming back to the melanite finish, this will be a little bit more durable than your average other finishes on the slide. So you're going to have holster wear on it, especially if you're carrying it every day, and especially if you go out and train, you're going to have holster wear on it. But that melanite finish will really help with the durability. Now, coming to the actual sights, it does have a tritium front post with a white U-notch in the rear. So whether you're in daylight or low light level situations, this white U-notch on the back and that tritium front sight post will make it very easy to get yourself a good sight picture and engage whatever it is you need to engage. I do have another Hellcat here. This is not the Hellcat Pro. This is just a Hellcat OSP. As you can see, open and clear. And the reason why I brought this one in is because if you get the right optic, which this one comes with the Crimson Trace, we have the Vortex Defender on this guy. But the really cool thing about this system versus most other ones are, if you get the right optic, you can actually co-witness your iron sights with your red dot. If your red dot were to run out of batteries or fail or break, whatever the case may be, you can co-witness your iron sights through your red dot. So the Crimson Trace that comes with this will allow you to actually co-witness with your iron sights and your red dot, just like this Hellcat right here. Now, I know some Hellcats come with the optional safety. These do not. And that optional safety just gives you a little bit more security, whether you're carrying around in your holster. There are other safety mechanisms within the system without that optional thumb safety. And a lot of folks make the argument of they want that optional safety because they have kids around, and they'll be, I don't know why those kids would be yanking at something that you should have holstered anyway. But if you want that optional thumb safety, that is there for you. So we have two Hellcats here, and since they're both from Springfield and they're both Hellcats, if you do have a little guy, you can actually use the magazines from the Hellcat Pro. They will accommodate this regular Hellcat. And me personally, I do like the Hellcat Pro versus the regular Hellcat, because as you can see, my pinky is just kind of dangling down there. But with the extended mag, I do have a little bit of support down there for my pinky. I don't have the smallest hands, so having the bigger grip module is just more comfortable for me. I have a lot more stability, and when I feel that extra stability down here, I really do shoot a lot better. So it just really depends on, you know, what you're gonna be carrying this with, how you dress, and the size of your hands. and a whole bunch of different factors. So if you're in the market for either one of these, just keep in mind that you might need that extra support down by your pinky. And we'll go to the stippling. The stippling on this is better than most out of the box grip modules that I've felt. I mean, it's not too aggressive, just like the serrations. If you have this up against your skin, it's not going to irritate your skin all that much, but it definitely gives you that needed grip texture to be able to pull off some very stable shots. So we'll compare this really quick to the SIG P365 XL. This is what I usually carry, especially in the summertime when I wear a little bit tighter clothes. This one gives me more versatility to conceal carry when I'm wearing, you know, tank tops and short pants and stuff like that. Plus, it's very comfortable. This magazine, or this 365, comes with a 15 round magazine, plus one in the pipe, which gives you 16 rounds of ammunition for the 365, as well as the Hellcat Pro. Now, of course, this one is clear too, dirty because we just got it back from the range. Now, if you put these side by side, these things are pretty much identical in size. And as far as the length goes from tip to butt, they are pretty much a spitting image of each other. And the height as well. I mean, these things are so close together. I think these two will make very good competitors against each other. I think we'll just do a face-off between the 365 XL and the Hellcat Pro. But like I said before, it really depends on several factors of where you're going to need it, what you're going to be wearing when you need it, and whether or not your hands are too big for the regular Hellcat and need that extra support on there. So we'll definitely take this out to the range. I'll slap the red dot on it and zero it, do, you know, 300, 400, 500 round review, and then we'll do a head-to-head on the P365 XL against the Hellcat Pro. So if there's anything else that you want to see, just go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below, and we'll try our best to make that happen. Until next time, guys, make sure you take care of yourself. Stay safe out there. It's getting crazy.